Hello Pisces and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootsteps2peace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. So first off, I just want to say, you guys, thank you for being here. This week on April Fool's Day is my 1-year anniversary to my channel. Yay to the Footsteps to Peace for being on YouTube for a year. I couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. Excuse me. I want to thank you guys for being here. Start off this week, you guys got Hawk Spirit, the number 32. It says, let spirit be your guide. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out what that means. 32 breaks down into a 5. So if there's any obstacles that you guys are needing to overcome, I feel like, oh wow, I opened it right up to that too. If there's any obstacles that are needing to be overcome, then, you know, now is the time to just try and get a bird's eye view of what is going on. It says, flying high above the landscape, the hawk sees both the big picture and the small details, observes the rain and the pond as well as the clouds, and doesn't miss anything. When Hawk Spirit arrives, you are called to pay close attention to messages from Spirit that can appear anywhere, from anywhere in any form. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. Hawk Spirit asks you not to dismiss the signs that Spirit is sending you to guide you. Lately, have you been hearing the same word or song, coming across the same symbol here, there, and in the strangest places? Perhaps you hear a song on the radio with just the right lyric pertaining to your query. Or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, and other places where repetitive numbers or words show up for you to notice. Pay attention to the animals that appear for you and connect with their symbolism. Spirit wants to communicate and reaches out again and again. When Hawk Spirit appears, it is a sign to listen, okay? So pay attention. I mean, even the lady at the grocery store that is standing, you know, like 3 people behind you, and all of a sudden she answers the question that you've been asking about. That is not a coincidence. So pay attention. It was like, you know, I was on my walk with a friend last week. Her and I were walking. Funny enough, she's a Pisces, and her and I walked past this couple talking to this other gentleman, and they're like, you know, I'm looking for a handyman, and I've called 3 handymans or men or whatever you want to call it, and he's like, and none of them will answer or get back to me. And I'm like, I happen to be walking past, and I could have just continued walking and said nothing, but instead I stopped and said, I have one. And I literally gave him my handyman's phone number. And that's how it's done. You know, if you have the answer to someone's question, don't be afraid to be bold and give them the answer, okay? In doing so, it helped, you know, he reached out, and the guy was able to get the work done, and the other guy was able to make a couple of bucks off of it, you know? So you ended up helping a couple of people. So keep that in the back of your mind. If you have information that you can share with other people about something, do so, okay? But also, you know, if something is telling you to, you know, watch yourself, be mindful of that too, okay? So please show me Spirit for this week. Oh wow, you might either have Virgo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Virgo. I think this was the same thing from last week. Virgo got this in the exact same position, first card out. So Spirit, please show me for Pisces, 3 of Pentacles. So people wanting to work with you. That's so funny. That's what I was talking about. I said 3 people I walked past. So that is hilarious. And I had the information that could help them. Okay, so make sure that you're giving them the information and not just walking past them. Okay, maybe keeping the lid on that cup. Spirit, please show me for the Pisces. Whoa, all right, Pisces. Wow, all right, Virgo got this as their outgoing card, and this is the Virgo card. So what is keeping you grounded is maybe you're overthinking something. And for some of you, this has a lot to do with your work and maybe collaborating with others. In the past, you have the Death card. So 2 major arcanas out of 4 4 cards. We have the 8 of Wands, so some type of messages coming in. 2 of Swords. What are you going to do with those messages that are coming in? Text messages, emails, phone calls. Three of Swords, okay? So maybe some type of painful information that comes through. People are seeing you as some type of heartache. You know, Pisces, we are going through a lot of breakups with this Libra full moon that we just came out of. There it is, King of Cups. So for some of you, you could have your back turned on someone, or they could have their back turned on you, and it's like time for you to make a decision. There's a big decision that needs to be made with the Two of Swords between the King and the Queen. They both have, look at this, they've got their backs turned towards one another with this in the center. Okay, so this is how I see it on the table. And then there's the Death card. And maybe for some of you, there was a third party that got involved. So someone here took a step back and decided, I need severance. I do feel third party because we do have 2 3s. So this could just be with, I mean, it does not have to be romantic, although, you know, with the King and Queen here, very well could. But this is about also graduation. You could also be learning how to master your emotions as well. Let's see what the other 2 final cards are. Spirit, please show me for the King, or I'm sorry, for Pisces. You've got the Four of Cups in the reverse, and Virgo did get this card as well. And you've got the Knight of Swords. There could be some type of hasty, fast-paced communication that could come in from someone maybe that lives at a distance from you, but this could also mean that this is the end of a cycle, and I feel like it's going to make you extremely happy. It's something that you've been waiting on. So maybe some type of mail, you know, comes in that you've been waiting on, and it's here to help you. Pisces, yeah, you're going to get, wow, you're going to get some information here. And now we have the King and Queen of Swords, okay, and the Page of Cups in between. So there could be some type of a love offer. Someone here who definitely wants to talk to you, Pisces. Lots of communication here, but I feel like you need to get out of your head. Too many swords here. We got the King and Queen of Swords. We've got the Two of Swords, Three of Swords. You know, maybe, getting out of your emotions. Maybe for some of you, getting out of some type of an addiction, you know, and I feel like ending some type of cycles. You have, as far as major arcanas, you do have the World card, which is the end. And at the end, there's always a brand new beginning. With the Death card, this is endings. These are not just small endings. These are major, major, major life-changing endings, but it is opening up the door to new possibilities. I do feel like someone definitely could be traveling in to come and see you. They could be traveling by air over water to come see you. We do have the emphasis on water here as well. We've got water, water, and water. And I do feel like this is where somebody doesn't want to, I think that somebody here is afraid of a missed opportunity with you. And so therefore this is what's on their mind. So they could be cutting out this third party relationship, maybe cutting ties with someone because they have made the decision that they want to be with you. Wow, Pisces, this is not bad energy. I feel like it's actually going to make you really happy. But I feel like, you know, with the Hawk Spirit here, anything that has been in your way, you know, with the number 5, I feel like whatever obstacles have gotten in the way, I feel like those things are about ready to clear themselves out. You know, mastering your emotions is a really big one. Major, major, major transformations. I do feel like some type of wishes are about ready to be fulfilled. You know, also something here about learning something new, you know, collaborating with others. And maybe that's the challenge, is whether or not you want to collaborate with others. That is entirely up to you. You know, I'm not here to tell you guys what to do. I'm just here to give you guys the messages. So I feel like you need to use your own intuition. And I feel like, you know, there's a lot of wisdom that has been gained from the past. And again, about the signs and synchronicities. If this reminds you of something you've already done in the past, this is a test, okay? This is a test to see if you've learned your lesson, or if you're going to fall smack on your face again and end up hurting yourself again in the long run. All right, Spirit? Please show me Pisces love life, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So maybe that's why the two of you guys have turned your backs on one another, is because maybe the two of you guys have had different belief systems, and maybe that's why it ended in the past and you guys went your own separate ways. But I do feel like somebody here is wanting to make a return to you, Pisces. And the last 2 cards says new love and love yourself first. New love says a new person has stirred your romantic romantic feelings, and your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I feel like if you did walk away in the past, and you did, here it is, it says retreat. Someone here is retreating. Someone here is leaving your life. It's time to disconnect from the world. For some of you Pisces, it's time for you to disconnect from the World Wide Web. Okay, for some of you, it's time, like if you're on a dating app, maybe it's time for you to disconnect from the dating app because it's not getting you anywhere, and you need to go out and actually meet people in person. You know, when you love yourself enough, you don't have to hide behind a screen, okay, in order to get your point across. So keep that in the back of your mind. I feel like it's really important to meet people. You know, we all meet people at the level that we are, and I feel like emotionally, I would just say be mindful of the World Wide Web this week. You could end up with some type of catfishing. I know for me, I did just get that. I had some guy hitting on me on on Facebook, and I totally called him out, and he was telling me, I read your profile and I loved your pictures. I'm like, if you read my profile, then you would see that I'm a psychic and I can see right past this illusion. And the fact of the matter is, you're not even who you say you are. So do me a favor and let's just not. Needless to say, he did not respond. But that's because I can totally tell that this person was not who they said they were. So retreat, okay? You know, at the end of the day, Pisces, I feel like this is not a bad week. I just feel like this is about ending some really big cycles. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of communication back and forth with a lot of different people, and I feel like you need to keep your wits about you. And also, like I said, use your intuition. Meditation is very important. Any emotions that are coming up at this time, allow them to come up, okay? They need to come up so that you can purge them. That's what this Libra full moon was all about. Anyway, Pisces, I love you guys very much. If you have not had the opportunity to have a reading with me, please check the link tree in the description box down below, and that'll take you to my website. It takes you to all my social media platforms, and I hope to see you over there. Anyway, you guys, take care. Thank you for being here for my 1-year anniversary, and have a beautiful week. Chat soon.